And I'm asking you what you are capable of.
I'm capable of a lot of things.
I'm telling you to be specific.
I'm creative.
God, you said you had that CAD degree, and I asked you to send that. I wanted to see what you...
It takes creativity to create such things like I did in the CAD classes.
Your CAD degree, right? You had that mall. I want to see this mall. I want to see if you're actually qualified. I want to see if you're actually qualified to get a job.
Oh, you want to see it, huh? Alright, give me a moment, I'll write the email for you.
You know my email, Greg Mays, with 3 G's.
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you from my Gmail address because it's a big file.
Alright, if it's a big file, it's probably better, isn't it?
Well, that depends on your perception.
Never mind. I'd love to see this, though. I'm looking forward to it.
On its way. Right now.
Alright, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I want to see... Julie, you want to say something? This is the man that's going to be your future husband. I'm just saying, you always have a chance to back out now.
I would never.
Come on, Julie. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. I beg of you. You don't want to be with this man. You don't.
Julie, I care about you. I care about you very much.
Chris is right. I do want to be with him.
You can give as much love. You can say all those empty I love yous over and over.
When they come from the heart, they are not empty. And every time I say I love you, I have my heart behind me.
Every time you say I love you say I love you to every woman that walks down the street. You said it to Megan, you said it to Sarah, you said it to all those people.
Because I was very close to each of those women, and I always meant it from my heart.
Well, you're going on with multiple women at once, that's a little... Nah, you know, you're treading some dangerous ground there.
Hey, I can't help it. They all moved on with their lives, and they couldn't stick around. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna hold that against them. I still care about them individually. I mean that from my heart. It's like I care about Julie right now, very much.
You don't know what love is, do you, Chris?
I know that love takes a lot of hard work and deep emotions. Obviously a lot more than you are able of feeling, Clyde.
Let me tell you about the girl I loved.
Alright?
She was a wild woman. She did shit that most women I knew never do. She was a wild one. Did sports, dropped out of school, did drugs. She killed herself. Still don't get over that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Let me tell you something. You still don't know what love is. You move on from woman to woman. If one is out of your reach, you'll just move on to the next one. You ditch the prospect of Sarah Hammer just for Megan and snap.
I did not ditch her. I mean, I tell you, I was so hurting in my heart and my soul to have to lose her to you. It really hurt me. It wasn't an immediate decision for me to move on. I had to make myself emotionally stable and build up so much in my head, sort all the details out at my own pace. It was hard. Very hard. But then I have to realize that, like, I mean, besides, I haven't heard from Sarah in a long time. I didn't even know what I couldn't. I just never really knew from her point of view. I mean, I have to hear from her own mouth that she is going to be with you. But I never heard, so heartbreak.
Alright, I'll tell you the truth. Ever since the rape, I haven't heard from her either. I fear she might be dead.
See.
I don't know where she is or what she's doing. She hasn't responded to me either. I had some nice pictures. I announced the wedding, but I don't know. It's all gone. At least for now. She's supposedly in America right now. You know that, right? Could she be searching for you? I doubt it.
Well, I don't know. Can't say for sure because, yes, I have not heard from her.
Looks like she's probably moved on from both of us. I don't know what's gonna happen to my child. Can't worry for her or him. Now, I just want to ask you a few questions about your past life. You know, there's this person called Wes Sully. He's on YouTube. He's married now. You know that?
I'm sorry, could you repeat his name, please?
Wes Sully, the magician.
Oh, Wes Isley.
No, I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah, well, okay, so he's married. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, he's married now. Not to whatever her face was, but he's married, he's still successful, and he's doing charity work. He's a very impressive man.
Well, good for him.
How could you hate a man like that?
I was jealous. Jealousy got the best of me then.
But what made you think that Sarah wanted you in any way?
She and I were childhood friends.
Is that it?
We were very close. She was we were literally next door neighbors.
Then welcome to the friend zone, where you'll be friends forever, and never go on anything beyond that.
Hey, I saw the movie Just Friends.
You know romantic comedies are just bullshit.
Romantic comedies build hope for true romances, and they build up for stronger romances. So, I think I have a good general understanding of how to keep a romance true and strong.
No, you don't. All you know is what's on TV and what's on movies and whatever. Those are lies, Chris. Those are lies, and they've influenced you to a point where you just believe romance is saying, I love you over and over and over. Like, you're fated to be with a lover or something.
It's a lot more than just saying I love you over and over again. It's a lot more than that. It's about building so many memories with the person of the opposite gender that you truly love and care about. Growing fond memories, being close together. So many priceless. Priceless. So close.
Memories that's not what love is about.
And those memories build towards the true love and the honest emotions that occurred during that relationship. Because without the true love and honest emotions, It's just about as meaningless as sex with a prostitute.
Why don't you do that? I mean, come on, man.
Because I desire meaning. I take it to heart.
Yeah. Look, I mean, all you want is sex. It's plain.
You're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. I don't just want sex. I want the true, honest relationship that goes along with that. If I just wanted sex, I would have hired a prostitute and gotten an STD years ago.
So you have an STD. Interesting.
No, I said I would have hired a prostitute and got an STD. I do not have an STD.
And it looks like you'll never get one for your entire life. I mean, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for caring personality, and strong emotions, strong-willed, all-round personality. Woman who'll be good, good to me, and is not afraid to
word gay
or other
terms
things to keep the relationship strong and alive, but also the woman who just love me for me, and I would love her mutually, her for her, and for who she is. She loved me for who I am.
Oh, come on! I saw that that one MySpace thing. You said you were looking for a blonde woman, not black, not a police woman, not autistic, under some weight. Come on, man.
So I was a bit more picky back then. And plus I wasn't sure of all the total details. I mean, I've learned that it gets more beyond the physical attributes. But still, call me old-fashioned, but I'd rather be. I would not definitely wouldn't. Not black. Not black. I mean, all the other races, which is like a majority, the whole bunch of races. And I'm not being racist here, Joe.
How is that not racist? Come on! You blatantly said not black. Not black, come on.
I mean, I am willing to I would care about a black woman as a friend. Honestly. But, I would not want beyond just friendship.
You still have a lot to learn. That's about looks, not about personality. You're still being racist.
Hey, don't you blame me for no fool, Mom!
What was that?
You figure it out.
I have no comment on what was that?
Oh, that just be an imitation of a black person or somebody from Jamaica.
You do know those are different. Oh, Christ almighty. So you are racist. My God.
Hey, well, if it fits Archie Bunker's shoes, then let it be. But I am not totally racist, man. I am not racist.
Then what was that? What was that? You just
threw a label at me, so I just imitated somebody who actually was.
Oh my Christ. Christ almighty. I don't know what to say to that. Why don't you do a Donald Duck impersonation? But, I don't know. Why do you enjoy scaring me like this?
Oh, I did not mean to scare you. I was just being entertaining. Trying to
That
liven
was
things.
frightening.
Trying to liven up the
Utterly
conversation. Hey, if the imitation is imitatable, then it's okay then. Wait a minute. Yeah, imitatable up to a certain point.
Oh my god, I'm shaking. What was that voice? That was from hell.
Well, he asked me to do Donald Duck. That was Donald Duck!
I know that's Donald Duck, but my god, you put an edge to that, and that just blows my childhood out of my mind.
See. Well, I feel for you there.
I've got to ask you something. I mean, for someone who's never gotten laid or had an actual girlfriend, you sure seem to like to give advice.
It's like a stereotype of how you would describe any teacher. Those who are unable to, teach. Or those who haven't, teach.
You don't become a math teacher not knowing how to do math. So what makes you the one to go off about what you should do or what?
Excuse me. I figure it's good sound advice from personal experiences on when I tried to find myself the woman to make to a sweetheart from the ground up.
And what do you mean by that? From the ground up? What does that mean?
Starting with friendship.
It sounds like you want to ground up a woman. It sounds like a serial killer to me.
Okay, well maybe it was a bad choice of words I've been going with for a long time. But I meant starting from friendship.
You know, you've been doing a lot of stupid things, and no one has corrected you. What kind of friends do you have?
I have friends who care about me.
They don't care about you enough to help you. Christ, I'm probably the closest friend you've got. I'm trying to help you.
I hear you there. You said you were Vivian G's cousin?
Yeah. I've been working with her on Raptures. I mean, I've never been close to her. Not much. Then she introduced Ryan to Sonic. I still hold a bit of grudge against her. But we're working on Raptures together, and I guess it's now reconciliation time.
Anyway, tell Vivian I'm sorry. I pushed her away, and her sharing her advice with me. I was not very receptive. I'm sorry.
That's probably one of the most honest things I've heard you say so far. I'm surprised. But it doesn't make up for everything you've done. You've got to take some action, man. If you don't take action, then your words are meaningless.
Well, I did take action. By the way, video should be processed by now.
Alright. Let me take a look at it.
Yeah, it's live.
Good evening. You know, the word gay and
Billy, are you
terms
still
like
there?
coming out of the closet gets thrown around a lot. Anyway,
Alright, I will come
and also,
maybe a few fingers,
some of
but
us
that's about
have to feel like we're being forced
No.
to
You leave
supposedly
Julie
come out
alone.
of closets. And also,
have you.
sometimes the actual.
Look, I
It
did.
looks like the same video to me, what the hell?
Well, at least I did not say Gabian.
My god, you must be a really angry man. You should just... Oh, what is in your room? Christ almighty. You have so much stuff in your room, why don't you sell that?
Words
Yeah.
like I myself,
really.
actual words I
Oh
have
my god, you
used
have obscene
become
amount of stuff in your room.
misinterpreted.
You gotta sell some of that.
and it can be very infuriating when people misinterpret
There is no
things
reason
into
a man
slanderous
to have
misunderstandings.
My Little Pony is an action figures and video games. Or whatever you
But
have,
yeah,
I don't even know what half that
get
stuff
to a
is.
point here. Get to the point. I'm being forced to come out of.
Well, I have no response.
Julie, you there? Wouldn't you like to see what Chris has in his room of his? All his mature stuff. Like My Little Ponies?
A closet, even though I already came out of one closet emotionally, where I have learned to put my emotions into a good sound assortment of words.
Alright, so anyway, I did the video.
Input.
I said gay. But you leave her alone?
To be honest, I don't feel like leaving her alone. I just came all this way, not to see any action coming. I mean, it's a waste of money if I don't do anything.
Look, I've been very patient with you. I gave you honest answers. I gave you some opening. I listened to you openly. I did what you asked me to do. So please. Oh yeah, and I apologized for shutting you and Vivian out before. So please, leave Julie alone.
You know what? No one's gonna believe those videos. Everyone's gonna believe they're straight. You've been doing that for way too long. Alright, one more request. And I think you'll enjoy doing this one. I want you to destroy every possession that you'd love to give up for Julie. That will show you your dedication for Julie. Material goods. Why is it, Vivian's, petitioner of Taoism. She would love to see all your stuff go away, because material goods is nothing you need to hold on in this moral world. And you have tons of stuff. It is only when you lose everything, is when you're free to do anything.
I'll give that consideration.
If you have that up in the next 8 hours, I'll leave for good. Everything that you would give up And it better be a lot of stuff, because you have so much goddamn stuff. And go ahead, sell it all. You'll make tons of money, and then he'll be able to support you. And that is enough for me.
Well, in order for me to sort through all that, it's going to take me a lot more than 8 hours.
My god, you really do have a lot of things, don't you? I mean, how much of that stuff do you actually use?
Vast majority of it.
You really use all that My Little Ponies all the time, and your cards, and your... I don't know what else. You gotta show Julie you goddamn care about her. Sell your shit or destroy your shit. Just do something, make your room look presentable, and then Christ almighty, you still look like a child.
I'm young at heart.
Everybody has to grow up. Have you ever read Catcher in the Rye?
No.
Well, why did I ask that? You haven't read any book, have you? Christ.
I've read a whole bunch of R.L. Stein books. I've read the one with George and what's his Lenny, of Mice and Men.
You haven't read a serious piece of literature. Have you even read the Bible?
I have read the Bible, and I have read of
one
Mice
book
and
that's of any merit.
I have read of Mice and Men. I have read.
I said of merit. Of merit.
I have read The Giver.
That's one book. Can you name at least 7 more? No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Alright, go.
Alright. I've read The Giver. I have read of Mice and Men. I have read R.L. Stein's Goosebumps and
Okay, that is a children's book. That is not a serious piece of literature.
Look, I'm on the genre. I just thrown 2 more in as individual books. So far I gave you 4.
Alright, that's 4.
Alright. Britney Spears. No, I'm sorry. Pamela Anderson's Star. That's 5. I have read that. Robin's Tale. And I know I got another one on the tip of my tongue. Give me a moment. And I'm reading Vivian's book.
Alright, I'll let that go, because I've read that book too, and I think it's a fantastic piece of literature. I hope you get around to reading it. Hope you get around to reading it. Alright, here's the deal. Because you have so much stuff, I hope to see tons of that in garbage bags. For sale. At a garage sale. I want you to see, at least make $1,000 of all the stuff you can sell. Or destroy all the stuff. Okay? If you destroy it, or make $1,000. That's what I want to see.
Gonna take a lot of time.
I'm giving you 3 days. You can either destroy all your stuff to prove to Julie, or you can make money. And I suggest you pick wisely. I'd love to see fire. Fire. Fire.
No, they did that bit in Saw 3, where the guy had to choose between all those toys from his child, or that guy he had that angst against.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Saw 3.
What is it?
The movie.
I don't care about some goddamn movie, okay? I'm asking you to give up material possessions. Okay, let's see what I have. See if I can remember what I got. I got a computer, I got a TV. What else do I got? got a printer. Man, I've got speakers. Man, I've got a drawing. Let's see what else I got. I really don't got much. To be honest, I got the clothes, but that's everyone needs clothes. You own too much shit, Chris. Way too much. You need to give up some of that. Most of it, in fact. Give up everything that isn't necessary for your survival. And prove to Julie that you are a man. You're a real man. He doesn't play with fucking action figures. I don't know what else you do. Play card games. It's a children's card game. For children. It's not for 26-year-olds. Not for 21-year-olds. It's like for 18-year-olds. I mean, wouldn't you like a nice empty room where you and Julie can spend a lot of time together just thinking about the future, thinking about life? I would love a girl who would, just discuss about whatever goes on in the world, ride a motorcycle with me, travel the world. I would love that.
Alright, well listen, I'll go through everything I have and I will give it great consideration. Just please, I promise. I'll go through everything and I'll decide for myself. And it's gonna take me definitely quite a bit of time. I'll make out a list. I'll list a bunch of it on eBay or I'll list a bunch of it on eBay. Just please promise me to leave Julie alone.
Alright, I just hope to see a video of you just tossing most of that stuff away in a dumpster or something. Because most of that's unsellable. You don't need it. It's worthless. It's nothing. It's mere trinkets in a land that has so much more to offer.
Yeah. Alright.
I give you 3 days. I see you then.
See.
Chris, he's gonna sell like 3 things and call it, "It's better, guys."
There's...
Oh yes, I have to look at the CAD plans. I haven't looked at it.
That was stuff.
We need to get some people on standby to buy his shit.
Clyde, I fucking love you.
Clyde, I want
No,
to hear
no
you
one should
like...
buy his shit. No one.
No one.
Oh man,
He should
Clyde,
donate
dude.
to God. He should donate it. He's holds so much depending on him.
Yeah, he
can at
could
least
like
give back to
donate
the
all
church.
the video to the church at least,
Please do that.
because there's
He's
children
got-
there.
He used God for his excuse for so much occasion. He can at least do that.
Hello. Some of you may have seen the video which I've recently uploaded, saying that I was of the wrong orientation. But I want to let y'all know that I did that to save the life of a trusted gal pal, and she is eternally grateful to me for it. So yes, as you can tell from my non-verbal clues, I was lying out of my ass. But I did to save her life, because Clyde Cash would have harmed her. But I've gotten his word that he would not lay a finger on her. And also, I had to make another slight promise. Another promise after making that. After that. I get rid of some of my unnecessary possessions. I want to let him know anyway that I've already started. I destroyed this. Dun dun dun. that deed is done. I am straight. I am straight. And it took me the one time where I actually had to say the word that I hated so much for the first time in my life ever. And then later, it took one man to send me an email letting me know that he realized the nonverbal clues, leading to like I was being forced to do that, and I had to lie up my ass. Y'all can view the previously uploaded video in its originality and unaltered spec and an unaltered sense in my current YouTube account. But I think I have proven myself well enough. I was holding on to my manhood, my straightness, by having Optimus Prime on my lap, and my Sailor Moon poster behind me that I look at every night to help keep me straight. I was born straight, and I will never be changed that way. Thank you.
Hello. Hey, Julie. I'll be right back. I have to turn the television down.
Okay.
I'm back. Hello, Chris. Chris, are you there? Hello? Hello, Chris.
You got my new email, right? You got it, right? Right?
Clyde, what are you doing here?
Did you get the email?
What?
The email I sent.
Oh. I haven't, you sent me an email. Okay, well, I haven't been able to get into my email lately. It's, kind of a bit funky.
I'll read it out, but before I say so, I've had a long talk with Vivian, and, she's right, I'm going way too far out of line. I'm not gonna harm anyone anymore for the rest of my goddamn life.
Well, that's good to hear.
Unfortunately, she agrees that I cannot let you meet any woman, ever, until you get your life together. His life is miserable. Look at it, Julie. A man who... Tell me, what have you done of merit today? What have you done today? Go through your daily routine.
I made contact with...
person he doesn't need.
I made contact with Julie and expressed my love for her a little bit more.
Yes, it was very nice.
Something productive. What have you done with your Sonic stuff, you know? Whatever potential financial gain you can get from it.
For your information, I've received a call from an associate in Nintendo who's willing to bring up to Mr. Miyamoto again. Hopefully it'll be restarted.
Tell me.
That's awesome.
And tell me, how long will this take?
Depends.
I mean...
I have to wait for them to call me back. Him to call me back.
I mean, it could take months. In fact, it's taking me months till anything starts. Until then, you gotta find yourself a way of financial security. Besides, aren't you gonna have to make a trip anyway? You're gonna have to save up money somehow.
Yeah, I'm gonna be saving up money per month.
How are you gonna save money? I mean, $800 a month? Really?
Yeah. It'll be a while, sure, but I will have it saved up.
But don't you got bills to pay? After bills, how much do you have left?
I don't need to tell you my financial situation.
I think Julie would like to know. Right?
Clyde, stop it.
Yeah, Clyde, leave us alone.
I'm not doing anything harmful. I'm just asking how you're going to save money up for a future family. I mean, if you cannot even do that, then there's no way the family will be a success. She will divorce you quicker than... I don't know.
I'm working on controlling my compulsive spending.
I mean, it's not just controlling your spending. You can do that easily. The thing is, you need more than $800 a month. Way more to support a family.
Maybe so, but at least I'll have some money tucked away before I start that family up.
And how much do you have tucked away right now?
I have about $100 tucked away right now.
Chris, $100 might last you a week.
Knows what you know.
Okay. In an average week, how much do you think you'll spend on food for, let's say, 2 adults and, well, you're not going to have a child that fast, so just let's go with 2 adults.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
How much do you think it costs to feed 2 adults, I'm saying you and Julie, for a week?
I'd say probably about somewhere between 20 and 50.
Alright, let's just say 30 to average that out. Okay. You got $70 left that week. Now, let's see. You got bills to pay. And that's obviously going to be like, I don't know. You've got, what kind of bills you got? You got TV, you got internet. I mean, Julie, what other amenities do you need?
It doesn't have to answer you.
My god, it's simple. Alright, okay? You got TV, you got your car payments, car insurance, you got your internet, you got utilities. I mean, all that's gonna add up. $100 is not gonna last a month.
I tucked away 100 aside, and about 100 a month, I'll have enough money saved up over the time.
The thing is, what happens when you run out?
But then I'll save up some more.
No, that takes time. I mean, oh my god. How much money do you think it costs to raise a family for a year?
I'll bet that might seem to run into the thousands.
And if you save $100 a month, you barely get 1,000.
But if I have to, I can and will get a job.
And again, I looked over your files. Why do you think you got an F on that?
I did not get an F on that.
Oh, what'd you get then?
I got an A+. It took me weeks to months, a whole lot of thought, into that big, grand shopping mall with the mayor's office on the upper floor.
But you got an F in the comics. I thought that's what you got.
Well, you misunderstood.
How do I misunderstand? I mean, it says I have grade F destruction. That definitely implies grade F.
It was on previous projects before that one. 1 or 2.
But why'd you have to villainize him? I mean, everybody gets failing grades. You don't have to have such a
Because he
grade.
talked down to me, made me feel inferior.
My god. I mean, you didn't even utilize the 3D aspect of AutoCAD, did you?
3D aspect of...
No, 3D, you got your Y plane, your X plane, your Z plane.
Yeah,
you
Z
use
plane.
Y and X plane. You never used the Z plane.
I do use the Z plane.
I didn't see that in that project.
Well, did you have a CAD program in your computer?
Yes, I have the official one from AutoCAD.
I see.
Let me tell you, did you even bother to look for a job utilizing that degree?
I have. And it's a bit on the shortage right now.
Did you even go in for an interview?
I have gone in for interviews, yes.
With what companies?
I'm under so much stress right now, I got a headache. It's hard for me to think of specific names at the moment.
So you're lying to me, is that what you're saying?
I'm not lying to you.
Julie, listen to that. You can't even name one company he's tried to work for. Tell me, do you think a man can financially support you like that?
Yes. It's possible he can do it.
Yes, I can.
This is American dollars we're talking about. The conversion rate's so much different.
I don't care, you can do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're a little delusional. In America, we've got a bad economic spin right now. It's a really bad one.
I understand that.
Me too.
No, you don't, Chris. You don't
Yes,
understand.
I
You don't
do.
listen to the bad news. You said it yourself. You don't listen
I
to the
have to
bad
listen
news.
to it from my father every day when I'm trying to put him in the car or when I'm downstairs with him.
Okay. Wait, why are you going with your father in the car? For what?
Sometimes I go out with him on trips when he goes downtown to run an errand, and sometimes I'll even go out with him for his morning cup of coffee. And then I get a cup of coffee as well.
Okay, tell me why we've got an economic crisis.
One reason? The high gas prices being raised by the Arabs. They're getting greedy. And the low amount of available jobs being made. A lot of people getting fired. And a bunch of other stuff that I can't think of at the moment because I'll admit sometimes my memory fails me.
What the hell kind of answer was that?
It's an honest one.
Is it the truth? Have you even looked it up? Do you understand what a bank does?
Bank. You store your money in the bank. It eventually increases with interest, and you can spend some out of it, and you can put some more in it.
How do banks raise the money to give people interest? How do they do that?
Okay, I'll admit you got me there. I don't know.
That is the reason why we have a terrible economic meltdown right now. Because banks were giving out loans that people could not pay off. And now it's all come tumbling down. There's a bunch of corruption, a bunch of terrible loans, and a president who didn't know what to do. And you're telling me that you are financially prepared to take on a future wife.
I did not say
I'm doing
that.
this for the good of Julie. Do you understand what I'm asking you? This isn't hatred against you or anything. I'm trying to make you a better person.
Yeah, listen. I may or may not be financially prepared at the moment, but I know that I am emotionally prepared.
Look, I want to tell you the story of my government teacher. He had it all. He was completely prepared to marry his sweetheart. But you know what he didn't have? Money. He was trapped with student loans in college, and he could barely pay off everything in his apartment. He's 80, and he's never heard from her since. Now, I don't want you to grow up to be a lonely old man, but you don't have the money. Julie's gonna leave you. Julie is going to leave you, and I know this.
No,
I have faith in Julie. She has faith in me.
As I said, faith means nothing. As I said last time, if you end up homeless, it's over. She's going to leave you.
I would never do that.
Julie,
What?
you seem to be trapped in a fantasy world of romance where you think things will work out in the end. Let me tell you something, it doesn't. It doesn't work out in the
This
end.
is true. It will.
It doesn't.
Isn't that
I've
right?
just given you stories, my own personal tales of loss. And things do not work out like you see in the movies. You have to agree with me on this. The divorce rate in America is 50%. 50 goddamn %.
Maybe so, but the other 50% are still happily married.
You don't know if they're happy. They could just be in it for the tax breaks or whatnot. They might not be. They could be separated. My parents were for quite a long time, and then they got divorced, and then they died. It's a sad tale. You gotta understand.
Yeah, I'm understanding where you're coming from, but you do not need to reflect your own bad times among other
But
people
what about
and
your
try to make
parents,
them
Chris?
depressed.
What about your parents?
Oh, let me tell you something. I talked to my mother. They never got drunk before they had me. They planned me. They met in 1979. They married in 1980. I was born in 1982.
I trust the word of your brother more than the word of your parents because your mother has been lying to Cole for quite a long time. Did he ever find out who his real father was?
Yes, he did.
Really? I should ask him.
And he'll
But
tell you
you should-
that... I'm sorry, you go ahead.
No, you go.
Anyway, you'll find an answer to the same thing from him, that his blood father was a drunk.
But what about your mother? Didn't she divorce, right? And your father?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Didn't your mother and father go through various, marriages as well?
Yes, my mother has been through a few different marriages, and my father has only been through one marriage before they met.
You see, 50% is definitely not a lie. And you and Julie could end up the same way. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying for the best. I'm trying to help you. Julie, both of you have problems that you need actual help with.
You could use some of your own help as well.
I don't. Okay? I'm not actually looking for marriage. If Sarah comes back, that's fine. I'm prepared. But Chris, you're not prepared at all.
I'm more prepared than you'll ever be able to imagine.
You just went over your finances. You have $100 saved up. That's not going to get you anywhere.
I may not be financially prepared at the moment,